Today we are going to visit Isokari Island, the gate to the Gulf of Bothnia. Very beautiful place with interesting history and wildlife. So here we are. The harbour is not big, but it looks safe, surrounded by rocks and little islands. The yachts moor to the floating pontoon, alongside the floating pontoon, or to the concrete solid jetty. Isokari lies on the northern edge of Finnish archipelago, of which Turku town is the capital, but it also is not far from Åland archipelago, and if you want to go further north, you would definitely sail on the waters of the Gulf of Bothnia. So for sailors, it's an important harbour. It's a quiet place. You can make a fire here, and you can use the wood prepared by authorities. This kind of axe we have at home, I think. Oh yes. Oh yes. Okay, the harbour consists of two docks. On the right there is a pleasure harbour for yachts and saffron there, and on the left side from here you can see a dock belonging to a pilot station with a pilot boat inside. This is a wild island, and wildlife comes straight to a cockpit. Very close to the yachts you can observe black guillemots or velvet ducks, and also if you will walk along the coast you can see rare terns, not very rare geese, other ducks perhaps, and hooper swans, for example, and even mergansers. Moonworts are very small primitive plants. According to Polish tradition, if you find this plant during Midsummer Day, you'll become rich. And we found this tiny plant at the foot of a huge lighthouse. Isokari and all this region belonged to Russia in the past for a while, or perhaps a longer while. And this massive lighthouse, built in 1833, was a sign, or maybe a proof, that Tsars and the Russian Empire were great and very strong. Other stonks are cousins of moonworts, and again, in Polish tradition, finding these little plants means that you will be happy in love this time. So finding these two plants on Isokari means that we'll be happy, loved and rich. Not many visitors, sailors, come to this old fishing village on Isokari. There must be a proper and good path leading to this place, but we haven't found it. So we crossed dense bushes and muddy ponds, and after a longer while we came to this beautiful spot. This is a shallow lagoon with very complicated shoreline. But obviously there must be a deeper route from the open sea, because there are nice jetties here and some fishing boats. This is a great and very rich environment for many species of water birds like oyster catchers, plovers or sandpipers, which seek the food in this narrow zone between water and the land. Small bushes are home for little birds or a water snake. And the mountain hares, called also white hares or snow hares, you can meet them everywhere here. These beautiful mammals become white for the winter. Well, that's all, folks. This is the end of our story about beautiful Isokari Island, where we spent 4 interesting days, and which we recommend with all our hearts. And as you can see, the weather broke down. It's grey and wet. And what now? We hope to see you next week in the capital of Finnish archipelago, the Turku town. Ahoy!